Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, and today I'll be reading an Arlecchino Listener by me. So let's get into it. You find yourself in the grand imposing hallways of the Fatui headquarters. The air is cold, a chilling reminder of the organization's rigid structure and ruthless efficiency. You make your way to Arlecchino's office, a place you've become quite familiar with over the course of your relationship. Although you didn't go there a lot, since Arlecchino often did not want any distractions, today you precisely just wanted to distract her. You missed her dearly and wanted to be with her. So distracting her for a little bit shouldn't be that much of a problem. And with that in mind, you pushed the heavy wooden door open, and you found Arlecchino seated behind her desk, papers neatly stacked around her. The room was dimly lit, casting long shadows that only added to her intimidating presence. Even you could recognize how intimidating Arlecchino could be, despite how soft she was with you sometimes. So you could only imagine just how others felt, and pity them, of course. Her icy eyes lift from her work, softening just a touch when she sees you. Wyon? She acknowledges with a small nod, her voice a mix of authority and subtle warmth. To what do I owe the pleasure? You close the door behind you and walk over to her, a mischievous smile playing on your lips. I missed you, you say simply, wrapping your arms around her shoulders from behind. Arlecchino raises an eyebrow, but does not push you away. I have been busy. There is much to be done, she says, though her hand reaches up to lightly grasp your own. She was affectionate in a subtle way, and you knew that very well. I know, you reply, resting your chin on her shoulder. But I thought you could use a break. You know, you've been working so hard. She sighs softly, a rare sound coming from her. Is not your only reason. Well, I've also missed you. And I really just want to stay with you for a little bit. Come on, I know it can't be that hard. And that's when she smiles a little bit. It's subtle and small and hard to notice. But you can see it. You always have a way of making me reconsider my priorities. You chuckle, pressing a kiss to her temple. Someone has to remind you to take care of yourself. And me too. And with a reluctant smile, she leans back into your embrace. You're very persistent. I'll give you that. And you love it. You tease, running your fingers through her hair. I suppose I do, she admits quietly. Her eyes soften further, losing some of their usual harshness. You pull away slightly, moving around to sit on the edge of her desk. So, what's been keeping you so busy? She glances at the papers on her desk. Reports, strategies, the usual. Keeping our goal in front of us and making sure everyone stays in line requires constant vigilance. Well, now it's time for you to pay attention to me as well, you declare, crossing your arms playfully, and her lips twitch in amusement. You're being quite demanding today. I'm always demanding when it comes to you. You counter, leaning in closer. You're worth it. Her eyes lock onto yours. the icy exterior melting away entirely. You know, you are quite a distraction, Wyan. And is that a bad thing? You ask, feeling genuinely curious about her answer. And with a soft smile, she shakes her head slowly. No, not at all. The answer relieves you, and it brings a soft smile to your face. Good, because I am not going anywhere. You say, moving to sit in her lap. Arlecchino wraps her arms around you, holding you close. I suppose I can afford a short break. She concedes, her voice softer than you've ever heard it be. And you snuggle into her, feeling the steady rhythm of her heartbeat. That's all I wanted. And the two of you sit there in comfortable silence, the weight of her responsibilities momentarily forgotten. And it's these moments of respite, these quiet moments the two of you get to have, that remind you just how strong and wonderful your love could be. Despite Arlecchino's cold exterior, she had a heart that beat for you, and right now you could easily feel it. Thank you, Ayan. She murmurs, her breath warm against your ear, and you find yourself a little bit confused at the things, not knowing why she was thanking you in the first place. What for? You ask, looking up at her, and she lets out a soft, contented sigh. For reminding me that there is more to life than duty, she replies, her eyes filled with a rare tenderness. Arlecchino wouldn't be called soft by any means, but right now, with just you, she could afford to be a little bit vulnerable with her feelings. And you felt yourself smile at her response, resting your forehead against hers. Always, my love, always. For you knew it was your duty to remind her when she forgot, just as it was hers to remind you whenever you needed it.